Everyone, you are here. You are in the kitchen with KK. I'm Kimberly Knox, and we just get together with a cute apron and we have fun in the kitchen, allowing you to take back the control of your health right here in the kitchen. Dr. Hyman has been talking about it for years that we do not have health care today. We have sick care, and it is now our job to get involved with our health. And it's so easy. I literally changed my health in just 3 days, and I found out just how important food is. Dr. William Lee is talking about food is medicine, and I wrote a cookbook called Bioenergetic Cooking, Simple Cooking for Vitality, showing you the power that food has over the different systems and organs of your body. So I am just so excited to bring you new episodes and hopefully to inspire you to be more mindful. And you see a lot of strawberries here. So when you're more mindful, it gives you time. When you have time, you have choices. When you have choices, you have freedom. So you need to read the labels. You need to consider getting really bold, like I do here with you in the kitchen, changing up the recipe. Don't give your power away to a chef that does not understand the critical role that food plays in your health. So fantastic. Strawberries been number one on our Dirty Dozen, the environmental working group, for years. Probably now at least 25 years that I've been following the EWG Dirty Dozen. Well, strawberries are up there. They're also very tender skin. So those chemicals were soaked down in. 99% of conventional strawberries are loaded with pesticides, between 10 and 23 to 24 different types. So that means it becomes even more carcinogenic potential when you've got those different chemicals blending together. You always want organic strawberries. So make it a treat, make it organic. That's why when you're out at a restaurant or an event or something, you're not sure if they're organic, you're not doing your cells a favor, because you cannot fool your cells or your liver. They know the difference. These strawberries look amazing. We're in summer health right now, and we're kind of celebrating a day. June 25th happens to be Strawberry Parfait Day. Sounds amazing, right? Well, we're going to make it even better, because I'm going to show you where the pitfalls are in relation to this type of dessert or breakfast item, and ways that you can increase protein and other things. These strawberries are amazing. And if you're making a dessert, or you're not freezing these, you want to choose the ones that are really, really red. You're going to hopefully get the best flavor. Of course, wild strawberries that are grown in the wild, they tend to have a flavor profile that's amazing. I think strawberries were the very first you pickets. We had them back when I was growing up. A family that I used to babysit for, they had them. And of course, we used to eat lots of them. And now you don't need any special tools, just a paring knife, and slice it right along the edge, and then slice these into slices. During the summer, it is heart season. So I hope you are finding joy, simple joy in your day, just with simple things breathing through your heart. But we also want to focus on food that stimulates that heart energy with healing information. And red is the color of the heart. So we celebrate it during February, Heart Health, but that's only because it's a commercial holiday of Valentine's Day, right? But really, heart season is the summer. And we also need lighter foods. We don't need the heavy foods that create heat in the body. And those red berries, perfect. So strawberries are going to be loaded with vitamin C. That's probably their most substantial nutrient. Micronutrients are our vitamins and our minerals. Definitely has a good amount of manganese and folate. Very important for functioning of the body. Good amounts of fiber as well. And but really, where the potential comes to reduce inflammation, besides the vitamin C, which is an antioxidant and helps your liver do its job, is through those phenols, those flavonoids. These are different types of plant properties. Oleic acid is one of those, helps bring down that inflammation. That's what gives strawberries the attention to the heart. And so fantastic, right? So enjoy your strawberries. They're also low FODMAP. So if you've been struggling, a lot of people are with SIBO potentially, you've got to heal your gut, get the bacteria out. You don't want to be downing too much fruit with other foods. It's better to actually have your fruit by itself, but low FODMAP is very helpful if you are working on healing your small intestine, getting the bacteria and the bacteria balanced out so that you can digest much better. All right, so we just have little tops here, very easy. You don't need any special tools, just a paring knife. Now, buy them when they're on sale, freeze the extras. So you want to freeze the ones that are a little bit red because you can put these into a smoothie and it's not going to affect the dessert or the breakfast. And the thing is you don't want to make a sugar bomb. That's not what this is about. This is about antioxidants, not a bunch of sugar, which creates more inflammation. It's about creating nutrients in the body that work. So this natural sugar is fantastic. I actually take strawberries, just a bag of organic strawberries, and I'll cook it down on the stove and I'll blend it up. So I have a little bit. Where did the spoon go? Here it is. So you can add just a strawberry sauce to plain yogurts and things like that. All right, so we're going to use that. Other crunchy kind of items, because a parfait, you want to have smooth, you want to have the berries, you want to have some crunch. There's two items that are great for crunch. And you can look back in my videos. About 3 months ago, I did a Vermont chai spice granola. This is perfect. In a glass jar. Unfortunately, this Kulina was a favorite yogurt, and I even kept their glass jars. Now they've gone to plastic. We're going to try to get rid of the plastics. There are yogurts that they do sell. Cocoa Yo is one of my favorites as well. And but I got this one to show you to read the labels. So storing your granola in a glass jar, it's fantastic with a tight lid. Also, cacao nibs are a perfect addition for things like parfait. You're going to get a pop of raw chocolate. So that is also dopamine signaling and gives you that crunch that you want. If you want more protein in your parfait, you can add some fresh ground flaxseed. I always have this. I add it into my overnight oats with fresh ground pumpkin seeds, raw pumpkin seeds. Just a quarter cup is going to give you 10 grams of protein. So that's clean and it's alkaline. Remember that dairy is acidic forming in the body. I don't do dairy for myself for certain reasons. It stimulates the pathogens that cause reactions for me. And so you must be careful to know that your body is okay with dairy. And if you do, choose 100% grass-fed with no added anything, Greek style. They do sell some. And if you want to make a little more tang to your yogurt, Cocoa June, I use Cocoa June brand a lot. When I'm making sauces and different dips for clients, you add lemon to it. That gives you the tang that you want. I also add lemon to my vegan cheesecake. So there's ways to get around it. So jars. So let's say you want to get a lot of strawberries on the top and you want to bring it to work, or you want to leave space to add something else. This is a great jar. This is a 16-ounce wide mouth. You want to use that. I'm going to fill up this one. This is I believe it's an 8 or a 10. It's a little bit more than a cup, I believe. So this is a great one too. I just, I blend up pineapple with another fruit and I'll make little slushies. So it's kind of like a little dessert, but it's just fruit, no added sugar at all. So this is really, really beautiful. And it is the season of red. So what am I bringing to hot yoga tomorrow? This is watermelon, just blend it up. You don't add anything to it. You can add some lemon to it. But after hot yoga, I'm going to have this. It's going to go down great, cools the body off, loaded with lycopene. The antioxidants in red and berries are great. 3 months ago, look back into my videos, you will see heartbeat smoothie. My clients love this one. I love it as well too, because there's a lot of beet in here, cauliflower, cruciferous vegetable, betelines, ways to pull those toxins out, and you cover it up with berries. That's amazing. Raspberries are perfect for this job. So there's raspberries, there's cranberries, there's strawberries, there's acai. This is an amazing smoothie. Check it out in my videos if you did not see that. It's a little bit back, ways back. So let's get started with this. I'm choosing to use the bourbon vanilla. Now I use this as a topping for different desserts sometimes. I also make my own coconut rhubarb yogurt. So, and I store it in glass jars. So that is very infrequent that I get the plastic, these containers. So, but Colina has historically been clean, simple ingredients in here. So with no gums, those things also irritate that very sensitive lining of the stomach. So let's get some strawberries in the bottom. You don't want to make these too far in advance because you want this to stay fresh. But let's say you're doing a dessert. So a wine glass with a long iced teaspoon is fantastic. Or maybe that's better for like a lunch, a lunch thing. You just be careful with having fruit after a big meal, but that would be a great dessert. That is perfect for the summer. It's cooling and amazing. So let's get the layering going here. So now here's the bourbon vanilla. You can actually mix some of this strawberry sauce right in with it. I'm just gonna layer them because it makes it more fun. So this is something you can make with kids now that they're home for the summer. Kind of making a mess. You have more than one spoon. Okay, so I do like my cacao nibs. I'm going to put some of those in. And I do like my flaxseed. So getting some good ALA omega-3s, some good extra fiber. Top it with some more strawberries. I think I need one more spoon here. And so next week at my organic supper club, I'm going to be making old-fashioned strawberry shortcake. And I think that I've shown a recipe for those using chickpea flour, but so many things you can do with strawberries. But like I said, when you buy them on sale, don't let them go bad in the refrigerator, freeze them. You just take the tops off so you don't have to worry about the other parts here. So let's get a little bit more yogurt on top, and then we'll just finish off this baby. So this is like super fun. I'm going to finish with a little bit of my, let me just shake this on, my granola. So perfect. This is a great, you can set this up as a little station to make your own parfait, but that's where the tricks are, is making sure your ingredient quality is top notch, making sure 100% you're getting organic strawberries. It's worth the extra because our cells know the difference. And so really it is summertime. Find joy in your food, find joy in your life. I just had a simple espresso today at one of my favorite places, made some phone calls, and I do that occasionally. And that was joyful for me. So there's so many different ways you can engage joy, engage your heart center. And so I hope you like this little notation for National Strawberry Parfait Day. Summer should be about fun. So thanks for joining me today. Thanks for all of you that have watched and give me a thumbs up. I love you to death. Have a great night.